Hello and welcome to my first episode of the new Adventure Awaits expansion pack. So, in this episode, I am basically just going to show you the new house that I've built. We're going to be following along the same family that I have been playing with for a while now. But without further ado, I guess let's get right into me showing you the new house. So this is actually the back of our new house. It backs up into the lake right here. Unfortunately, this was the plot where the Love Island type house was, and it was actually an insane house to try to destroy. It did not work very well, so I ended up just bulldozing the entire lot and then starting new, which ended up being fine with the dock here. So I have the dock basically be a wraparound porch, which it wraps around literally, except this side. So I think that that's kind of cool, but I don't know, maybe some people won't like that. I think it's a little bit too big here, and not much is going on in the front of the house yet. But this is the front of the house. I feel like it's a little bit crazy right now. I have the Halloween decorations. I have the obviously the most like unique bikes we have in the game. Their cars, the garden, the ghost cow plant, because we did unfortunately lose this little guy. I think it was during one of the reward episodes though. During the move, we lost the little guy. Over here, because it is the fall time now, I have a pumpkin carving station. I have all of our gems just soaking in the moonlight. Over here, I have the new moth and butterfly habitat, along with a bonfire and some blankets that leads right into the lake right here. I don't know why I was going to call it an ocean. Crazy. We have our canoes, some inflatables, and then we have the ladder and the dock that leads right onto the back part of our dock deck type situation. So, of course, I had to incorporate the new hot tub that is in ground, which, come to think of it, I guess it does kind of fit. It is very, like, thick over here, but I don't know, I feel like maybe this is where you obviously have an above ground one, but nonetheless, over here, I just have a lounge area, a bar, grill, some outdoor seating. In the front here again, I have a telescope, some more seating, and even more seating. But we have some archery over here, a little ferry. And then on this side, we have all of the cow plants that I have unfortunately lost. And then we have Phoebe and Olive. I just, I don't know. I just did not put them at a graveyard. And I feel like, honestly, we might just have our own on our property. So, right when you enter the house, I have this open kind of foyer area which leads into the main living room. Alrighty, and then over here in the kitchen, I feel like I love the kitchen. It is so cozy, so like log cabiny. Here we have Ivy. She just made a smoothie with a new blender. But yeah, so then of course I had to add the new paper craft station over here. So I just figured I'd put it on the kitchen table. They're going to be in here often enough anyways, so it gives everyone an opportunity to actually do it because I have plans. A lot of people are going to be making some origami. And then I also have the flower pressing kit, of course, because we are not done with that either. I have our magnet rewards, our family photos, and then this is just the huge kitchen area here. So I actually have a lot of appliances compared to last time, I think. Almost like our older house, the one with the business. RIP, the original Ivy Twine. So we have a cookie jar, we have the new kettle that you guys can still get if you get the new expansion pack before November, but realistically it doesn't offer anything different. It like literally does not matter. But I also have the little grocery bag, a mixer, the new butterfly or moth incubator. I was going to call it an incubator. I was like, no way, that's what it's called. a little lunchbox, and of course the new blender, which so far so good, but I heard it's gonna spill a lot apparently. So going back into the front door area, this is a better view of the little fireplace area. Over here is the main living room. So we have the TV and a bunch of workout things and art stuff. So this looks crazy because I just realized I did not put most of these things where they're supposed to go. So just ignore that, I guess. This is where we have our Raven. And before I get into this room, over here is just your typical office. So I put a little cat tree, I put our magazine collectibles there. We have one of our axolotls, and then just another laptop and some oars. This is one of the doors that leads out into the back room. Not the back room. Creepy. Alrighty, and then over here is kind of what's become one of my new favorite rooms of the new house, which is kind of like a sunroom, but it's almost like an indoor greenhouse, an indoor garden. So, of course, I added the little fairy house amongst a bunch of our little plants. And then over here for Lennon, I have an apothecary table. So if she does want to have any patients at home, I literally am just going to change this to our front door and they can just come on back here and she can make any type of medicine she wants to again. So over here as well, ooh, I have another room and I wanted to show it off like this because I just love the mesh screen doors and windows that came with the new Adventure Awaits pack. In here, once you come in here, I decided to put the crystal, not the crystal, starseed teleporter stone in this room. I just thought it actually fit pretty well, and they don't really use it that often anyways. So if they're unable to reach it, like from standing here with all the plants I put around it, I don't even care. And that is basically it for the first floor. Now, the second floor, I honestly feel like is a little bit chaotic, but the layout it feels similar to their old house. So I ran out of room. So this main open area, I decided to basically just make it a little laundry room. I added the cat tree. I have all of the freezer bunny rewards that we've gotten. Some more of Trashly's random art just about. There is a bathroom that I guess everybody can use. I put a door here, but it does link up directly with Carla's bedroom. I gave her the smallest one again. I don't have a reason for it, but I don't feel like it matters. Hers and Lennon's are just as like empty. Like, they just kind of look like showrooms. But yeah, Lennon's is bigger. So I guess going back this way, this door is Lennon's room. So Lennon, yeah, she has a fireplace. She has her bedroom. This is her own bathroom. And then I guess she has the balcony. So, it is pretty big. This is going to be like obviously like the master. Ugh, I feel so bad, but whatever. And then in these next, ooh, and then in these next two rooms, we have Ivy's bedroom closer to her mom's, and then Astrid's bedroom, which is closer to her mom's. So just going into here. Oh, I guess she's awake now. So inside of Astrid's room now, I overflowed it with everything from the Enchanted by Nature pack, and I don't care. I did it on purpose. I actually love the way it came out too. I think it's like one of the cutest bedrooms. I love the wallpaper. I gave Astrid this wallpaper because even though Lennon is the one that started getting abducted by aliens and then meeting that Phoebe alien friend of hers, Carla is like the OG. Like, she was the scientist. She has the weird satellite. She's the reason that everybody would get abducted literally at least once a day. It was crazy. So I figured this suited her because I wasn't going to give it to Carla. Over here, I have Pixel, so we'll be hanging out with him later because the fourth week just dropped. And then over here, we have the shared bathroom between her and Ivy. And of course, then we have Ivy's room. So I feel like this one also is a little bit bigger. I'm just realizing. But it doesn't matter. I did less to it. I feel like I like it less, but I did my best to especially clutter it up over here because I was really having an issue. Like with the extra space, I did not know what to do with it. Alrighty, so that is the tour of the house. I don't know how much of it I'm going to include because I want it to go by pretty quickly and then even quicker, very quickly. I am going to go through some of the build buy items and then most of the create a sim items. Whoa. All right, so I apologize. For some reason, every so often I will record and it will unknowingly just have me starting off with it muted. But not much had occurred. I just wanted to say that I feel like I leave Carla out of a lot of things, or it seems like I do unintentionally. Like, for example, the smaller bedroom. And that is just not the case at all. So, her thing, I think, is going to be archery. So, I'm having her practice and work on it now. And honestly, like, her backstory is this, like, is totally her vibe. She is into this. This is an interest of hers. She did it like a little bit as a younger sim and loved it then. So this is going to be her new hobby now. And it totally suits her. She immediately level 1, so they say. And she is basically hitting the bullseye. You know what I mean? So obviously you won't believe which one was her first one. Which oh, was this one. And this one was actually came sooner than you would think. The other thing that I unfortunately wasn't recording was we have purchased our first caterpillar. So all I did was, I want this to be Ivy's thing. I don't know where she is right now. But she is going to be a critter hunter. We already purchased the butterfly and moth habitat in our yard. I will show you what we recently did. But we basically had this just sitting on our counter. You can purchase this from the larger habitat. We just clicked on it. We purchased an unknown larva, and then we fed our caterpillar. Over here is the butterfly and moth habitat. And right over yonder here is where Ivy had collected both butterflies. One was closer to home and then one was over here. Now she is unfortunately next to this. I mean, I don't know if it's unfortunate yet. We just moved in. But that's the thing. This bird nest is right next to our house. I mean, it's beautiful. I love the flowers in it. I really do. However, where did she go? Oh my gosh. Why are you so fast? Okay, I didn't mean to freak out. It's just it was actually like right behind us a moment ago. And now here she is in town, which I hope some of these are functional. But yes, here we have Pruella Preener, the plumbird. If we dig our talons into peculiar plumbird lore, it basically just gives us quests from Pruella Preener. And at the moment, our reward is just simoleons, and I'm assuming some friendship with her. So we're not going to dive into any of that just yet. But I love how she chose to sit down and do her homework right there. I was just kind of exploring what everything looked like over here. Oh, look it. Oh my gosh. Here we go again. This thing is going to be the new thing, isn't it? Right? But honestly, no. We're going to welcome What is her name? We are going to welcome Pruella with open arms. But anyways, wow, that's so cute. It's so weird at the same time though. But anyways, yes. So yeah, so the game kind of got away from me. I was looking around things. Ivy, I guess, was kind of exploring by herself. And we did have an interaction with this guy. So I guess I will show you that. But yeah, I will insert that clip here. What is it? Who is that? What are... This is right next to our house? Are you kidding me? That's so weird. That is crazy. Oh, it's actually kind of pretty. Oh my. Uh, Alright, so it seems like I thought that this was going to be a hard thing to find. I actually also thought it was going to be an actual animal. So I literally just started exploring because I thought maybe this might be jellyfish, but nothing happened. We just got interface and like screamed hello. Beaky business, from greeting the unusual bird. Introducing herself to a weird looking bird creature out of nowhere is a risky endeavor, but it seems to have paid off this time for Ivy. Yeah, so far. Oh, hi there. I'm the peculiar plum bird. I don't really know you very well yet. Do you Do you know much about plum birds? You should learn. I bet if you looked at the special map in Jellyfish Junction, you could learn more about plum birds. Squawk, squawk. Alright. Ask bird about self. I'm not interested in leaving my nest all that often, but yes, I do like to see if I can get some toasted marshmallows at that round of the fire festival. Are you one of those weird Sims who like marshmallows to be burned, or are you normal and like them golden toasty? I'm kind of in the middle if I'm being honest, but oh, so digging our talons into plumbird lore, we barely even use that nest. I guess these are like little quests. So our reward is simoleons and probably also relationship with Pruella Preener. So I guess we'll come back to this later when it's during the day, but good to know. If we just view it, I guess nothing really happens. Does anything else happen if we ask her about self? Right there. Let's tell a joke on Carla. Alright, so I'm actually going to have her practice archery right. Oh, level 3. Carla can now discuss archery techniques with other Sims and has access to an upgraded bow. A new archery glove accessory is now available in Create a Sim. Okay, actually, hold on. Actually, she's still going to shoot. Oh my gosh! See, I told you guys. And see, and we didn't even have the advanced bow yet. Let's just practice some archery again. So ooh, that is different. I need to get a close-up on the other one. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do the beginner bow very quickly. Alright, so this is the beginner bow. It just looks like, honestly, yeah, like a lightweight, light-colored wood. Not too bad, though. Red string. And then I guess we will change it to an advanced bow, but I'm going to let her take care of herself because if you can tell, it seems like I'm acting like I hate her right now, and I promise you I don't. You're going to need to leave your mother alone. Oh, so right here, the other new thing that is such a big deal in the new town is jellyfish. So I put this little jellyfish lamp right here. I know it doesn't fit in the best, but I think it fits in honestly pretty well. I like it. I'm not changing it. I like it. So that's what we have. Wait, are you trying to... What is it because of this, probably? Okay, so everyone is about to pee themselves because I guess I had autonomy off from when I was playing a different household and posing them. So that's my fault. I didn't realize. And I'm pretty sure it's still off. Wait, so they just chose? Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so like I said, this is only like day 2 or 3 in this house. So I am concerned that some clutter has gotten in the way of some functioning objects. So, for example, I fixed the shower. Seems like this is perfect though, and I guess we'll just see about everything else. But I hope you all enjoyed watching. I hope you all really like the new house. Honestly, I think so far so good. It's not my best build at all. I really do think a lot of things are going to change as well as we're actually living in it too. But let me know what you all think down below and check out some links I have. I have added a Twitch because I'd say that I play off screen a lot. So I guess I'm just going to start like streaming it a little bit on there. So if you want to check that out, it's below. But thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.